I want to take a few moments to talk about NAR's proposed settlement agreement and dispel some of the misinformation that you may be hearing, as well as support you, our members, in this process. On the morning of March 15th, news of a proposed settlement was leaked to the New York Times. Because of this leak, the settlement news came as a surprise to many, and members felt completely blindsided, hearing about this first from the media and not their association. As many discovered reading through the settlement, though, it contained a confidentiality guideline that NAR could not breach. After the leak, NAR immediately jumped into action, providing information and resources through facts.realtor, which we promptly communicated to our members. NAR launched an extensive PR campaign surrounding the settlement and what it potentially means to you, as well as to consumers. Unfortunately, we have no control over what the media decides to publish. We've seen that in the national news, as well as here locally in New Mexico. As president, I also serve as GAAR spokesperson, and since day one have proactively tried to correct misinformation with our local media. On the same day as the proposed settlement was leaked, local media was invited to a press conference I held here at GAAR. And in the days since, I have accepted every interview request and submitted an op-ed to the Albuquerque Journal to address the media's inaccuracies. As proactive as we have been about providing the facts, please understand that we cannot control what the media chooses to publish. Members who may not have followed the nuances of the case have expressed surprise and disapproval of this outcome. But GAAR's board of directors has been following and preparing for this potential outcome for years. This settlement is a positive outcome based on what was discussed in the lawsuit, as the alternative was much more bleak. I've heard from members that NAR should have just filed bankruptcy, but that would have left all of us, our realtor members, our brokerages, our association, and our MLS, vulnerable to copycat lawsuits that this settlement protects us from. I've also heard members express interest in severing ties with NAR, but this lawsuit and settlement is a prime example of the purpose that they serve. Being a part of such a large trade association allows us the ability to focus on our careers while they advocate on our behalf. This protects us from lawsuits at a local level, which most likely would have happened without this settlement. Although the media coverage has calmed for now, we are prepared for it to pick up again as the proposed settlement is finalized. And when that happens, I have a request for you, our members. When you see misinformation in the media, please do not engage. Every comment trying to defend our industry and livelihood is just boosting the engagement on that story and incentivizing them to post similar content in the future. Instead, use your voice for good. Tell your social media followers about specific times you've gone above and beyond for your clients. It is important that we promote our value and our important role in this complex process. It is important that we showcase the complexity, but deliver the simplicity. We at GAAR will continue to keep members informed on this issue. I will continue to respond to all media requests as GAAR spokesperson to share how this affects our industry. As always, you as members can stay in the loop by following GAAR email communication and social media.